guys, it's me, Malcolm. What's up? And guess where I am today? Yep, I'm here at Universal Studios Hollywood, just in time for Grinchmas. Let's go inside, shall we? Let's see. It doesn't matter which.
This is your express. Okay. The next finger right here. Hold it there. Have a good one. All set. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Excuse me, can I have a ticket for this? Excuse me. Can I have a ticket like...
What was that?
Can I have a different ticket like this instead of this paper?
You would have to go inside guest relations. They can print it on the ticket for you.
Okay. Well, guys, you hear that? I think it's best I should keep... Oh, wait. Oh, don't tell me it's that long. Oh, don't tell me.
Sí es igual, ¿no? Me atrae. No me acuerdo ya,
I'll
¿no?
I'll pause this. Hey guys, while I'm waiting, check out these awesome props. Props from the movie Wicked for Good. We got Fiero's sword, his gun, and box axe. Oh, and over there we got the Grimmery, Glinda's wand, the mini train. Oh yeah, the newspapers that the audience read, and the newsprint. They have some interesting.
Everybody welcome. Will be issued just a moment, please.
All right, y'all. I got my ticket. Let's get going. So I got the Universal Express Select, which means I'm only allowed to use the Express on Studio Tour, Jurassic World Ride, and Water World. And with that said, I think it's best I should use it on the first one I'm going, which is the Studio Tour. Oh, that is an awesome shirt. Wicked cool jazz. Looks like everyone is showing their pride for Wicked. Oh, there's Marilyn Monroe. Oh. Yeah. Yes, it is. putting my phone on airplane mode because I don't want any disturbances. Man, it's been a while since I've been to Universal. I think the last time I was here was last year, I think. Oh, check it out.
Vamos, gente!
Oh my god, check it out. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Man, I can't wait to ride this thing. But it does make the question, when will we get to see the last movie that will finally end the franchise? I mean, what is taking them so long? Oh, check this out. We got excellent deals. Excellent. Oh, what about the Simpsons ride? Oh, 40 minutes? So it's a little longer than the others. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Oh. Okay, we're nearly there. Oh, let me have a little quick drink.
In the world, our current wait time is approximately 5 minutes. Snacks and drinks are welcome on the tour.
Well, we're here. Ooh, nice matching sweaters. Merry Christmas. Who knew it would be so much fun to come here in the middle of the holidays? Okay. Oops. Good morning.
Press right here to your left and then go straight ahead.
There you go.
Oop. This will do.
Sorry.
It's all right. I made it just in time.
Welcome aboard, everybody. As you step onto the tram, watch your step and slide over to the right. We can open all available seats on the left. And make sure you've got a pair of 3D glasses. Oh, hey there. Hi. You're going to need your 3D glasses during the tour, so if you don't yet have a pair of 3D glasses, that's all right. Stay put, don't get off the tram, just raise your hand up nice and high. That way our studio tour ambassadors can spot you and bring a pair of 3D glasses your way. And if you have any passengers with you whose feet don't quite reach the floor, have them sit toward the center of the tram. That's where they'll be safest throughout the tour. We do have some sudden tram movements, fire effects, water effects, things of that nature. And we'll be heading out in just a minute.
And I was convincing. I know, same. I mean, I'm going to get time to possibly forget it. That's perfect.
Now, folks, today is an exciting day to visit the movie studio because it's a work day, and there's actually a lot going on the lot. Now, that can be a bit of a double-edged sword. That means that there are some sets that we don't have access to, but it's for good reason. It's because there's active production on those sets. So we're going to get as close as we can to that active production. That means have your cameras ready, keep your eyes peeled, because truly, you never know who or what we might see out there at the studio. Now, there's not just a good chance, I can promise you that we're going to get close enough to active production that we'll have to enter what we call a quiet zone. In the event of a quiet zone, on your screen, you'll see this. And you'll hear this. Got it? That just means I've got to hop off the microphone so that my amplified voice doesn't show up in their audio recording on set. But you can continue to talk amongst yourselves. And remember, especially in the event of a quiet zone, keep your eyes peeled, keep alert. Now, folks, we got ourselves a driver. Let's hear it. Why don't you join me in giving it up for our driver, Diego?
Hey, Diego. What's up?
All right, I noticed that Diego got a bit of a warmer response than I did, but that's okay. We only just met. We've got about 45 minutes to get to know each other that we'll be spending out in the oldest, the largest, and the busiest film and television studio in all of Hollywood, and that's Universal Studios. That's what you came for today. And you can actually get a good bird's eye view of the studio if you just glance to your right. Down the hill, we got both our front and back lot. Our front lot where we have the majority of our 36 sound stages, our large interior structures where, believe it or not, 80 to 90% of filmmaking goes on inside of a sound stage, where filmmakers have nearly absolute control of the environment. We'll talk a little bit more about that later, but I want to warn everybody, watch your hands and feet as the gates are closing so you don't get caught. Closing gates, that's a great sign. That means we are mere moments away from heading out on our adventure today. Is this anybody's first time on board the studio tour? Wow, no way. Okay, I see some hands back there. Quite a few hands in my front car. So you'll just believe anything I say then, right? Okay, perfect. That's how I like it. No, we got far too much to talk about that's true for me to have to make anything up. And we are off.
We're from Australia, so we'll believe anything you say.
From Australia? Okay, perfect. Well, I'm gonna really.
Good day, mate.
And from where? Oh, from the Philippines. And you came here to spend the morning with me.
Oh.
I'm so flattered. Welcome.
Welcome,
to
guys.
Hollywood, everybody.
Oh my God.
Now, you know your tour guide. That's me,
awesome
Andrew.
to have
We've met our
people
driver,
from out
Diego, but as far as we know, you have not
coming
yet met
here
our
to
celebrity
America
co-host,
to enjoy
the host
this
of the Tonight
fabulous
Show,
time
starring
here at
Jimmy Fallon.
Universal.
It's Jimmy Fallon.
Woo,
I'll make sure you
Jimmy!
get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide
Andrew.
and the greatest driver.
Diego.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Andrew.
owes me $5.
Yeah, we'll see.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Yes, that's right. First, if you need guest assistance or if you have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or if you have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab the red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the cord and remain seated. Please, no smoking of any kind during the tour, and be prepared. Our tour today features loud noises, fire effects, and many water effects, so you may get wet. There are also sudden tram movements during the tour, so secure your personal belongings and hold on. And finally, for your safety and the safety of those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while on board the tour. And we've made our way to our motion picture poster timeline, where here to your right you can see just some posters that represent some of the nearly 10,000 films we've made here in over 110 years of history. And down there at the bottom of the hill, you can see Super Nintendo World.
Yeah.
But don't look at that, look at me. We're on the movie studio tour. You can check out Super Nintendo World later on. It's not going anywhere. Although I will say, we have another exciting distraction on your left. This is our brand new upcoming roller coaster, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, set to open sometime in 2026. So keep an eye on our social media for updates about Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. In the meantime, take a look to your right at the last completely real thing that we're going to point out on the tour today. This is Fire Station 51. Inside Fire Station 51 work real firefighters. Give it up for our fire department. They keep us safe here at the movie studio and the theme park alike. Fire Station 51 gets its name from a fictional fire station from the 1970s, from a television series called Emergency. And since then, that became sort of an inside industry reference. So there's a Fire Station 51 on the show Chicago Fire. There's a Fire Station 51 in the movie Backdraft. There's even an episode of Friends where Phoebe dates a firefighter, and he works at Fire Station 51 as an homage to our Universal City Firehouse right here on the lot. Coming up on your left, we got the first of the many sound stages that we'll see. This is sound stage number 12, our oldest and largest on the lot. Built back in 1928, there's 30,000 square feet in there, which is how stage 12 was able to fit these iconic scenes. And my favorite scene to film inside Stage 12, the Visitor Center from Jurassic Park back in 1993. And in a moment, you'll see on your screen what it looks like inside of an empty soundstage. These buildings, like I said, are like giant warehouses that offer filmmakers control of the environment. And if you have a look here to your left, you'll see a row of sound stages, 7 through 11. I want you to notice the giant doors on the outside of our sound stages. We call these elephant doors. And they got their name because they're actually large enough to fit an elephant. And that's how we used to use them in the early days of filming on stages like these. We had exotic animals in our pictures so often that for a short while we even had a zoo here on the Universal lot. And that was a long time ago, granted. Things have changed quite a bit here in Hollywood over the years. So these days, if there is an elephant in the room, we don't really talk about it. Now, if you have a look coming up here on your left, we've got the second largest soundstage on the lot. And this is where some pretty iconic scenes have filmed as well. There's over 20,000 square feet of usable filming space in that building, Soundstage 14. Another scene from Jurassic Park, the scene where the Brachiosaurus sneezed on the kids when they were up in the tree with Dr. Alan Grant, took place right here inside this soundstage. That elephant door actually was used fairly recently for an elephant in Bruce Almighty starring Jim Carrey, who also played the Grinch in the film Ron Howard's Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This was the top of Mount Crumpet, the Grinch's lair, filmed inside of that soundstage. This is also where Bel Air wrapped up their 4th and final season, starring Jabari Banks, Ollie Charlatan. It's the dramatic retelling of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. And the 4th season is now streaming on the Peacock streaming platform. Coming up on your right, you're going to see another row of sound stages. They see a lot of television production. Recently, 5-Star Weekend starring Jennifer Garner and Chloe Sevigny, as well as Hacks, currently in production for its 5th season. You may see some signage around us for Hacks. Of course, the Universal Television production on HBO starring multi-Emmy Award winner Jean Smart, Hannah Einbinder. They filmed on both our front and back lot. And in a moment, you're going to see a couple of celebrities on your right. The Minions from Illumination Entertainment. Now, while the Minions, I hate to break it to you, did not film here on our lot, that's because they did not film anywhere. They're computer generated, but the offices where they were conceived are actually right up ahead among our production bungalows, Illumination Entertainment. On your right at the end of the block, we got stage 19, where Christopher Nolan filmed the Oval Office scenes of the White House for Oppenheimer, his Academy Award-winning Best Picture for us here at Universal. This is also where a recent new NBC comedy production called The Paper called themselves home. Stage 19 was home to, hello there, hi, to the Toledo Truth Teller, the subject of a new documentary documented by the same crew that documented the Dunder Mifflin Scranton branch on The Office. And I've got a couple of stars of the show, Oscar Nunez and Chelsea Fry, to tell you a little bit more.
Hi, Studio Tour.
Hi.
We're here on the lot where we film The Paper, which follows our characters' day-to-day lives as employees of a struggling newspaper, the Toledo Truth Teller.
That's right. Unlike many other TV shows, The Paper uses multiple cameras and a variety of shot types and movements to give our show a true documentary feel.
Because the camera is always around whenever we're on the set. It's important that we stay in character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Oscar, what's your favorite part of working on the lot?
I wasn't expecting you to ask me that question.
We'll give him a minute to think about it. Here on your left, we got production offices for the likes of Kevin Williamson, who wrote the original Scream. He's directing Scream 7, starring Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, and I hope you're sitting down, Matthew Lillard, returns to play Stu Macher in the upcoming Scream film. Coming up here on your left, you'll see Mark Platt Productions. You might recognize the Wicked logo. I know you will for sure, because Mark Platt produces Wicked and Wicked for Good in theaters now.
Goodbye, Dorothy. Bye, Dodo. It's just that one road the whole time.
I was just thinking about this
What a
thing.
touching display. Shows. I scare you?
I'm a public figure now. People expect me to lie, be encouraging.
Are you crazy?
We couldn't be happier. And all your dreams. Please, where'd you get that?
Don't miss Wicked for Good in theaters now, including our own Universal Cinema on City Walk. And when you exit the tram at the end of the tour, you'll notice another Wicked poster right by the exit, and it'll have a QR code. Scan that code for a special ticket offer from Fandango. Have a look to your left. These are stages 25 and 26, currently home to St. Denis Medical.
Welcome to St. Denis Medical Center.
St. Denis Regional Medical.
I have access to some really good stuff, and I will hook you up.
Yeah. No, man. That was a test.
Ooh.
We're like the Avengers, you know?
We're not supposed to have favorite patients, but we do.
I almost don't want him to get better.
Pale, kind of blotchy.
It's the other one.
Oh my God, that's much worse.
Wow.
And this location is particularly convenient because they filmed the interior of their underfunded Oregon hospital in the soundstage and their exterior across the street and around the corner on our metropolitan sets. The first glimpse of which you'll get here to your left. That's our New York Street set where Captain America chased the Hydra agent and Captain America the First Avenger. That's where American Ninja Warrior films their obstacle course, but we're going to leave the concrete jungle for a moment. We'll see it again later. We're headed towards something more like an actual jungle up at the top of the hill in Skull Island. I give you King Kong director Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about...
Hey, Car 2, what's up? Hey. How you doing in Car 3? I see you back there. Hello. Okay, sound off, Car 4! Woo!
I haven't got you guys up front. Hey, Car 1. Maybe
you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, and monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island.
An adventure awaits us here in Skull Island, so make sure to remain seated, keep your arms and legs very much inside the vehicle, hold on extremely tight to your valuables, and have those 3D glasses ready. Glasses on, everybody. We're back in Skull Island. Put your hands together for King Kong 360 3D. Okay, everybody, tell me, did you like that? Good, it was expensive. Those are some of the largest 3D immersive screens of their kind anywhere in the world. They're 40 feet tall and 180 feet wide. And the effects you saw on them were brought to us by director Peter Jackson and the team at Weta FX, the New Zealand-based digital visual effects company. They brought you the effects from the film King Kong, Planet of the Apes, Avengers, Avatar, Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit trilogy, the dragons from Game of Thrones. Some of their earliest work at Weta can be seen on Xena, Warrior Princess, from television in the 90s. And they were just nominated for an Academy Award for their brilliant work on Better Man, the musical biopic about Robbie Williams, where he was a chimpanzee the entire time. Now we're getting one more look at our Metropolitan sets. Notice the theater there on your left. We call that the Lyric Theater. That's where Peter Parker failed to make it to Mary Jane's Broadway show in time in Spider-Man 2, starring Tobey Maguire. Hi, how's it going? Spider-Man 2, directed by Sam Raimi. They used our Lyric Theater. They also used the cafe across the street. Now, notice here to your left, this wall. This is a very particular kind of facade, one of the two main kinds of sets that we have on the back lot. Facades are just fronts and sides of buildings meant to be used to film from the outside, just for exterior scenes. At this moment, we're using this area for parking. You don't typically film over here, but notice many of the cars you see parked here have doubles. Now, between you and me, that suggests that these might not be people's personal cars, at least not all of them. They might be picture cars, vehicles that appear on screen in a motion picture. Some of them may even be stunt vehicles. Oftentimes there's more than one version of any car on set, because something may happen to one of them, or they may serve completely different purposes. One may be completely hollow, so that you can safely dangle it off of a building, right? Now, if you have a look here to your right, you'll get a look at this rather unique painted wall, a mural done by renowned LA street artist Tristan Eaton as an homage to our classic movie monsters like Dracula, Frankenstein, The Bride of Frankenstein. And coming up on your left, you're going to see stages 30 and 31, current home to NBC's The Voice.
Hey there, Studio Tour.
Hey.
I'm Snoop Dogg from The Voice.
What's up?
We tape our show right here in stage 30 and 31 in the heart of the Universal backlot. These state-of-the-art sound stages allow us to bring every round of our show to life, from the blind auditions to the live finale, and everything in between.
And right next door in stages 32 and 33, Reba McEntire, the voice coach, she films her sitcom, Happy's Place. Have a look.
Hey there, I'm Reba McEntire, and welcome to Happy's Place.
Thanks.
We shoot our heartfelt comedy right here on Universal Lot. Now, unlike most TV shows, we are a multi-camera sitcom, meaning several cameras capture every scene from a different angle all at the same time. Each episode takes about a week to make, from the first read-through of the script to rehearsals to taping in front of a live studio audience. And let me tell you, every step is a blast. Enjoy the ride, and we'll see you at Happy's Place.
I'm starting to sweat. The men are the ones who's supposed to ask the women out. That hasn't been true for 30 years. I haven't dated in 30 years.
Happy's Place, Friday on NBC and Peacock.
And you too can join a live studio audience while you're here in town. If you visit the website oneiota.com, that's the number 1 and the letters IOTA.com, you can sign up for free tickets to see live tapings of sitcoms like Happy's Place or live reality competitions like The Voice. Now, we're heading to what I think is one of the coolest sets on our lot. This is Little Europe. It's got a ton of history, including the birth of the horror genre. Hi there, Dawn. Now, this area is where Diana all filmed, but seeing as there's a coat of candy-colored paint on the walls and the sun's up, there's a good chance you might recognize this as The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool. I think that's pretty cool, too. Coming up on your left for fans of the show, you might recognize this as the Clam Chowder Fountain, followed by this building, this little peninsula of a building. It's right there on your screen. It's called Yogurt, Yogurt, Yogurt on the show. It is one of the many yogurt shops that line the streets. And this is an example of a practical set, meaning one that can be used to film both the interior and exterior scenes without leaving this one location. Super convenient for filmmaking. Coming up at the top of the hill, you'll see the railway station. That's how you would arrive in the good place, the medium place, and the bad place. Incidentally, it's also how you would arrive in Transylvania in 1931's Dracula. Now, don't miss this set here to your right, the Court of Miracles. I think this is the single coolest location on the entire lot. Tons of history. Take note particularly of this cafe set with the striped awning. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Now, there's a classic Universal monster that filmed here, and we don't often get the chance to talk about him on the tour, but you might very well be familiar with him. Does Quasimodo ring a bell? Yeah, he should, because he did in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, starring Lon Chaney Sr. That's who filmed here back in 1923. Wow, there's a lot of exciting activity going on around here. Look at, yeah, wow. Holy cow, they're doing some construction to what we call the Denver house on your left. We're going to see it from the front in just a moment. But while we're here, I want to mention that at that cafe set with the striped awning, a Paris Olympics commercial filmed not too long ago featuring Sabrina Carpenter. She sat outside at a bistro table drinking, as I'm sure you can imagine, espresso. She'd had a little too much espresso, so she started hallucinating, talking to a little bird that wasn't really there. She wasn't really there either. She was here, but then footage from the actual Olympics in Paris was combined with footage from our back lot, and hopefully the audience was none the wiser. Okay, guys, this is really cool. It looks like we're going to get to go inside of Soundstage 50 right on board the tram. So since we're headed indoors again, remember to remain seated, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle, and hold on tight to your valuables. That's especially important here because we want to be careful not to disturb this set. This is an example of a hot set, meaning she's dressed and ready to go, so that when the actors, I assume, come back from a break, otherwise we might not have access to this set, and the director yells, "Action!" they can jump right into a scene, which appears to take place inside of a subway station. Everyone remain calm. This does sometimes tend to happen here in Southern California. We get tremors from time to time. Second thought, maybe you better hang on. This might be the big one. Just survived the earthquake, the big one. A simulation inspired by our 1974 disaster film, Earthquake. Earthquake, the big one's been part of the studio tour since 1989, although recently it got a little bit of a modernized interior. And that simulation was pretty intense. On the Richter scale, that would have had to have been at least a 6, 7. If you'd had your 3D glasses on in there, that would have, 6, 7, that's right. With 3D glasses, that would have looked exactly the same, right? Because those are practical mechanical effects that are happening right in front of you, which actors really appreciate, as opposed to performing opposite a tennis ball or in front of a green screen, where they don't know what the scene's going to look like until after CGI, computer-generated imagery, that didn't even exist when this building went up here to your right. This wooden stable, JBW's Feed and Board, is the oldest still standing set on the lot. And it appears in a movie called My Little Chickadee with Mae West and W.C. Fields, who were big stars in their day, but not quite so big as the giant great white shark from 1975's Jaws. You know the one. And that brings us to Amity Island. Okay, so you might have heard they had a little bit of a shark problem here in Amity, but as you can see, we've captured the shark, so there's nothing to worry about. We're in for a nice, relaxing visit to the beach. Wait a minute. That music sounds ominous. Okay, everyone, stay calm. It looks like there might be another fin out there in the water. It could be a whale. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but if it is a shark, as long as there's nobody in the water, oh no. There's our police diver, George. Tell him it's not safe. George, you gotta swim back to the boat. Get out of there, there's a shark. Ooh. Okay, so that shark, she got a little bit too close. And honestly, she ate. Yes, queen. So we're gonna hide. Diego and I thought it would be best if we pull ahead and park behind this pier. And as long as the shark takes the bait attached to that other pier, and it appears he has, he'll be preoccupied, and then we'll sit tight right. Wait, are those sparks? Uh-oh. Let's hear it for Bruce the Shark from Jaws. Although Jaws did not film here, it filmed in the Atlantic Ocean. The film celebrates 50 years as of this year. It came out in 1975. And one story that I love about Jaws is that since they filmed in Martha's Vineyard, years later, the actress who played Alex Kintner's mom, Lee Fierro, now in the film, spoiler alert, Alex Kintner is a little boy who gets eaten by the shark. So when Lee Fierro revisited Martha's Vineyard, she went into a restaurant there by chance, and on the menu noticed they had a sandwich called the Alex Kintner sandwich as an homage to Jaws. She told the waiter, "You're not going to believe this, but I'm the woman who played Alex Kintner's mom in the movie." And the waiter was so excited they ran to the kitchen to get the manager and brought him out to the dining room to meet Lee Fierro. And the manager said, "You're not going to believe this, I'm the little boy who played Alex Kintner." It was Jeffrey Voorhees, the actor who played the little boy in the movie, all those years later, because many of the background actors, featured extras in the film, were Martha's Vineyard locals. Now, Spielberg learned a tough lesson on that film, that you can't always rely on nature. He vowed never to film in the ocean again. For example, here in Hollywood, we don't get a whole lot of inclement weather, so we have to make it rain, like you see here on your left. You can't depend on a rainstorm to schedule your major motion picture. Now, our founder, Carl Laemmle, he presented a demonstration that was pretty similar to this one at the grand opening of our studio to the public back on March 15th of 1915. There he is, Carl Laemmle, in the bow tie, that dapper-looking fellow on your screen. Now, if I do say so, in the years since 1915, we've gotten pretty good at controlling the elements here at Universal. At the grand opening, though, our founder didn't have it quite figured out, let's say, and his rain demonstration resulted in a massive sudden flood. Look out! There's our flash flood attraction, and here you can see it on your screen in the movie Big Fat Liar, starring Paul Giamatti, Frankie Muniz, and Amanda Bynes. There she goes. And we're about halfway through the tour, so just a quick safety reminder. Remember to remain seated, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle, and if you have an emergency, pull that red emergency cord. Passing by Jaws Lake one more time, while Jaws did not film here, Spielberg was instrumental in the creation of our Jaws attraction.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal.
Now, while Jaws did not film here, what did film here is 12 Seasons of Murder, She Wrote, starring the late, great Dame Angela Lansbury. Jaws Lake was, in fact, Cabot Cove, Maine. On your left, that mustard-colored house at the end of the road, that was Boo Radley's house in 1962's To Kill a Mockingbird. It later became Melinda's house on Ghost Whisperer, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt. And on your right is the Chicken Ranch, originally built for the movie musical The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, starring Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. That front porch is where Dolly sang her version of I Will Always Love You. And right behind it, a house clearly meant to be filmed only from the front, a facade made originally for the limited series called About a Boy that starred actress Minnie Driver. And now our life-size driver, Diego, is going to take us up what we call Wilderness Road. But the official name of this street is still Steven Spielberg Drive, the longest continuous road on the lot. And I can tell you this much, Steven Spielberg's origin at the studio was not quite so glamorous. He did not always have a street named after him, to say the least.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day.
Okay, don't get any funny ideas. We check the bathrooms much more thoroughly these days. But that is true. That's how he got his start here at the studio. Now, be it a Gray Line tour bus or a 1960s studio tour glamour tram, like we started out on the modern tour, if it appears on screen, it becomes what you call a picture car. Remember, we saw a few of them out there on our Metro sets earlier. We've got a collection of picture cars coming up here on your left, so have your cameras ready. Like this original 1964 glamour tram, designed by production designer Harper Goff, famously the production designer for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And there on your left, the gyrosphere from 2015's Jurassic World, an original 1992 Jeep from the 93 Jurassic Park, foot-powered cars from the Flintstones. We got Dominic Toretto's black Dodge Charger, followed by the Nissan Skyline, driven by the late Paul Walker in Too Fast, Too Furious. Here at the end of the road, we've got a yellow and black Camaro, that's Bumblebee from Transformers, parked next to a Decepticon police car called Barricade. And now, as Marion Crane would have done in her 1957 white Ford, we're arriving at the Bates Motel from Psycho.
And look who's on top.
And notice how on your screen you only really ever see the Psycho house from the front right corner. In the original film, that's the only corner they built. It was a facade. There was no back of the house back in 1959 for the 1960 film. Now, because we see the house from all four sides, we've boxed it in, built walls all the way around. Now, in a moment, after we say hello to Norman, we're going to be entering a quiet zone. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll play any relevant video up here on your screen. So just be prepared. And in the meantime, say hello to our friend Norman. Goodbye, Norman. And with that, we're headed to a quiet zone. I hate to leave the other three cars hanging. We can chat up here because we're off the microphone. This is the airplane crash site from War of the Worlds. So these parts, this is all a real 747 that was dismantled for the production. And this set was only used for about 5 minutes of the finished film. Right, but because of the practical nature of this set, they didn't use any post-production visual effects for this scene. While otherwise the rest of the movie, War of the Worlds, had roughly 500 visual effects shots, which up till that point was the most that Steven Spielberg had ever used throughout his career.
Stone car.
Now I'm going to put up on the screen some films that were captured actually right here at the top of the hill in that giant basin that can be filled with water. It looks very different from one production to the next because we make good use of that blue screen nowadays for CGI, computer-generated imagery. Back in the days of Psycho, the wall wasn't even there. But in Jaws 4, The Revenge, here in 1987, we hand-painted those clouds on that background so that you wouldn't see what's on the opposite side of the wall, downtown Burbank, right? It would spoil the illusion that you were in the Caribbean. All right, everybody, we have just left our quiet zone and we're just about to finish the tour. So I want to thank you all for joining me on board the tram, particularly any annual pass holders we might have on board. And if you're not yet an annual pass holder, head on over to the Universal box office, see how you might upgrade your day pass, and download the Universal Studios Hollywood app. It's where you can check wait times for our rides, show times like for Waterworld, a live SeaWorld Spectacular, mobile order food, confirm what time the park closes, like tonight at 6 o'clock. And if you'd like to purchase any of the NBC Universal films and television shows you've seen throughout the tour, visit www.uphe.com. And you can use the Universal Studios Hollywood app to get details on all of the events happening during holidays at Universal, including Storytime with Cindy Lou Who in English and Spanish. Now remain seated for just a moment longer. On behalf of myself, Andrew, our driver Diego, and everybody at Universal Destinations and Experiences, we hope you enjoyed this exclusive behind-the-scenes Hollywood experience and that you'll enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. As for me, like we say in the biz, that's a wrap. Have fun out there.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Well, guys, I'm finally done with the studio tour. Now, let's head over to the lower lot. Sorry. Yeah, that little voice, right? It does look scary. Look at all, can't believe we're having it all around the staircase. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think this will be an accident waiting to happen. But still, I can't wait to see this happening. Okay, let me pause this. Alright, y'all, we're here. Here, the lower lot. So, to start off, I'm gonna head over to Jurassic World since I got the Express.
¿Por qué sacas solo 2 fotos?
Okay, now sit
Just
back
one.
and enjoy your tour of Jurassic World.
Okay. Okay, guys, this is where I leave you.
The Mosasaurus, apex predator of the deep. You are clear for entry.
Well, guys, I'm done with Jurassic World, so where else should we go? How about the Mummy? Oh wait, but first I need to use the boys' bathroom. Use the boys' bathroom. Oh. Okay, guys, I'm here. God, I love this music. I never get tired of it. It screams adventurous. You know, one of my best memorial songs from this franchise was "Forever May Not Be Long Enough" by Live. That song was so good. Crocs. I have Crocs of my own. Oh, only they're Ravenclaw.
I like them. They're comfortable to walk in.
You don't say. At the front, but it won't take long. Oh yeah, I'm filming. Well, Even though I don't have the express for this ride, it really doesn't matter because I made it. I wonder what time it is. Ooh, 1 o'clock. Maybe I have time to go to another ride after this. Should I go to, I was thinking maybe Mario Kart. But it's just a suggestion.
Sometimes they take your tickets out. Makes it $250 that way.
Okay guys, looks like I am closer, so I should shut this off. Guys, I finally finished going on the mummy ride. Still badass as ever. It always gets me every time. It never gets old. I'll pass. Pictures, of course. I already have my photo. Let me get my things. Okay. All right, y'all. I finally went on the mummy. I'm so glad I went on 3 rides this time instead of 2. The last time I was here for Universal Grinchmas, I only went on 2 rides, which was the Simpsons ride and the Mummy ride. It was because I did not had an express at that time, which is why I am not letting history repeat itself. So for my next ride to go on before I go to lunch, I'm gonna go on not Transformers, but I'm gonna go to Mario World. Check these out. Wait a minute. Oh. And you know what's the... And you know what I completely forgot? My bracelet. Yeah, one of those bracelets you have to, that you always get those wristbands. I forgot to bring mine. Shoot. How embarrassing. But hey, there's always next time. Oh, Mario and Luigi.
All right, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Oh yeah, the...
No crying. You're okay.
Hey guys, what? Are you tired? What?
You're gonna grab your visor on the left, continue to the left.
Oh. Here they are. Yeah.
You're gonna take row 2.
Okay. Boy, that was fast.
My party is 3.
Yeah.
So I'll have one of you. So I'll have the 3. 2 of you will be here, and then the singer writer will be with you.
Okay. Oh, nice shirt. Okay, guys, this is where I leave you. So, guys, I'm off from a Mario Kart. I just passed the gift shop. So it's time for lunch, and I think I know where to go. Usually I want to go to Krusty's Burger, but since I'm here at Toast School Cafe, why not? Okay, before I go in, I need to enter my queue. Okay guys, I just finished my lunch. Now I'm heading upstairs.
The escalator steps are
So,
approaching.
as you may know, I believe I'm almost done. Oh, check this out. Yeah, I believe I'm almost done at Universal.
Hello, everybody over here remain very calm. So glad the baby is out of the stroller.
So, of course, I believe I should go on one more ride, and I believe that's it. But first after that, I want to check out the Grinchmas. Hey guys, take a good look at this. Look at this roller coaster of Fast and Furious. It won't be long now. Alright y'all, I'm back up here. So, which ride should I go on first? Oh, let's go to the directory. I was thinking of going to the Hippogriff or the Simpsons ride. Let's head to the Simpsons. I believe it will be my last ride to go before I call it a day.
Right now. That's how long you'll be waiting in the line.
Oh, where's the single ride?
We got no single ride in here, only regular and an express.
The food, the ground, fold across brunches with fresh fruit.
The studio tour
And of course, the thing I learned most.
Boy, no long lines on this one.
I hope all you kids come out this weekend and really pack this place just to show them how grateful I am. I told them you would. Don't make me a liar. Okay, kids, it's time to...
It's in City Walk. It's I don't know what it's called. It has like
laugh and make great click Irish theme park. Well, if you're to find out, I must go back. No,
This you should be able to keep the Institute open for years to come. Oh, thank you, Mr. Freeman. Thank you.
Did I get here in time? No, you idiot. You ruined everything. Now I'll have to sell the Institute of Future Technology to that mercenary clown. Mercenary clown? That's me.
I'm honestly so surprised how many are
I tried to change the past I have actually caused it to happen.
but it had like the regular.
So, what can I do for you, boss? You can tear tickets in the front gate and we get a haircut. Fine by me. It takes me 3 hours everybody just to get it like this.
You guys are really showing a squat. It's sheet tie scratches come with the top line. It's not a sheet game.
Come on!
Do you think it was been real?
There are so many great rides here at Krusty Land. You like pirates and dinosaurs? You're gonna love Daphne and Dinosaur's Pirate Ripoff. Or come to Grind World.
I'm like,
where yo.
Step out, wait for your door. Welcome everyone.
What do you know about nuclear energy, kid? Leave that to us clowns. Oh, Mr. Crosby, sir. The reactor is terribly dangerous, but the leak in cracker.
Welcome in, folks. After the safety video, the doors will open automatically. Your vehicle inside has 2 rows, 4 seats each. I'll be in this room to help you.
Now, if a human being were to enter that room, who knows what events might occur you like? They could grow 50 feet tall, or 3 extra arms, or an eye where their nose should be, which is painful. Hey, you're Nymer. Don't you have a test tube to polish? Yes, I do, actually, but you denied my request for test tube polish. I've been using rainwater in my shirt tails. Get out of here! Here we are at the vehicle boarding station.
I'm sorry, sir. People with heart conditions may not ride.
Why, I'm in the best shape I've ever... Oh, heart attack! Been in my life. I feel like a 20-stroke-year-old. Massive aneurysm. I'll wait outside. Oh, you can watch Maggie. You can enjoy each other's nonsense. You don't say. Well, back in my day, people never had to come about each other. Well, Maggie, looks like I'll be taking care of... That's it, Maggie. Stay with Grandpa. Wow, we're the first people to ever ride this baby. We're like that space guy who did that moon thing.
Neil Armstrong?
No, Chewbacca.
Now enjoy the Ferris wheel, or whatever this is. What do you want?
A dish best served cold. Is it ice cream? No, revenge. We're on vacation.
Captain, can't you kill me on a workday? Simpsons, get in that ride.
Forget it, Bob. We'll never... Dad!
I waited in line an hour for this thing and I'm riding it. Now hop in. Now the last thing you'll ever see. A legally required safety.
Here are some brief guidelines to ensure a safe and pleasant experience. When the doors open, move immediately into the vehicle boarding station. Walk, don't run. Proceed to the left and right side of the vehicle. We ask that you place all large or fragile items, including cameras and video recorders, against the wall outside the vehicle, and hold on to all loose articles. Take your seats in an orderly fashion, and please watch your head as you enter the vehicle. If you have difficulty dealing with small spaces, make the crusty crew member aware of this before entering the vehicle. Once you are seated, please pull down on the lap bar. Please remain seated and face forward while the vehicle is in motion. Keep your arms and legs clear of the closing doors and inside the vehicle at all times. No still or motion picture photography of any kind is allowed. Thanks for your attention. Enjoy the ride.
Turn this and turn this off. Hey guys! Well, I just finished getting off the Simpsons. Man, this is a great day here at Universal. Like I said, I only went on 2 rides since I came here in December the last time. But now I've been on 4. This is absolutely amazing. Wait, hold up. Wait, it's 5. My bad. It's 5. Now let's head over to the center. Shall we? No, the craziest part is I didn't get a chance to go in Hogwarts. There's Kung Fu Panda Adventure, but I've been on that thing so many times. I'm gonna skip that one. This is beautiful. We got Cindy Lou Who. swear, every time I'm walking around here, it's always Mariah Carey's All I Want Is for Christmas.
Awesome! Can I go there?
Oh my god, it's Max! Oh, here's Thelma and Shaggy.
Right over here. Oh no, she lost her glasses. Yeah, I have them. They're right in front of you.
Come on, Shaggy.
Oh, this is amazing. I'm obsessed. Oh shoot.
And then one with the weird t-shirt. I weird t-shirt. I love the weird
Oh, I still have them. Okay. Madam? Oh, look at this. It's these lovely, nosy neighbors who...
I like this kid's taste.
Welcome to the day.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I like this sweater.
Yeah, it's wicked cool.
Very wicked.
Yeah.
I like it though. You don't seem wicked at all.
You don't seem it. You seem very happy. You seem very happy, kind.
Of course, haven't you
like
heard?
Like a gentle soul.
I'm the Wicked Witch of the West.
Where you visiting from? Here on New York Street?
You're from the neighborhood?
I thought you looked familiar.
Oh, you should have noticed you. I'm sorry. You should be on first name basis.
Sal, you agree?
I wouldn't blame them. They really think. Merry Christmas. Work it, Martha. Yeah, well, man. No, surprising thing is I didn't met any of the Universal monsters. Like Dracula, Frankenstein, the Bride. But then again, there's no way they would release them. They would release them during the middle of Christmas. That would be crazy. Hello, Kitty. Oh. I gotta admit, Christmas in Universal is dazzling. It's dazzling, darling. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, guys. I believe y'all know what time it is. This. 3 witches from Hogwarts, all except for Ravenclaw. Seriously?
What is your house? I'm Hufflepuff.
They look like they could be the Heathers. Oh! This is where you're supposed to, I know this place. This is where you're supposed to meet Glinda and Elphaba. But unfortunately, it looks like the witches are unavailable today. Dang! I would love to see them. I'm fine to see whoever it is. Oh, there they go. Well, that sucks. Okay, guys, I believe it's time to say goodbye to Universal. Bye, Universal. Man, I had such a good time here in the middle of the holidays. But don't worry, I will be back in time for Universal Fan Nights next year, where the category is Universal Monsters and Scooby-Doo. I can't wait for that one. So, with that said, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and be sure you all stay safe and stay healthy. See ya! Bye!